Alrighty. We're going to do something. Little bit more risky, I guess. So, I'm flying far away. Got some stuff on me. I need to go back up. Start. Right? So it's going to do a manual backup. Because I read this thing could explode to the size of a nuke. I don't want it to explode to the size of a nuke. Did it finish? I hope so. Alrighty. I'm crossing my fingers. Because I don't want a nuclear explosion. I'm going to need to get a server real quick. But it requires UU matter. And UU matter is required from a mass fabricator. Okay. Is this literally it? Is it literally just this? Okay. I've never got this far into IC2. Well, I got far. I just never went for UU matter. Is it really just this easy? Huh. Eating a lot of scrap, but once I get one UU matter, that's going to be wonderful. Because I can get this one. Which is Sonarium. Advanced by Craft Tweaker 2. So I'll get one. Does it require like half a stack? Well, a little bit more than half a stack per UU. Yeah. Okay, one UU matter. One UU matter, which can be made into forcium, copper, iron, tin, iridium. Oh my god, that's a good one. UU matter, Sonarium part, which is used for the radiant one, which is used for the tier 1. So I needed the 2 for that, for the radiant. None of this is exceptionally hard except that part. Then the hybrid requires 6 UU matter. So if that's all that it requires, easy street. Good. Done. Not that difficult. So what is that? Can you put upgrades in this? Okay. So I don't know how much power this thing consumes, but I got a mass fabricator, so it can run on 8 of these things. So I might just put this back at, oh my god, it charges up. So up here it charges up, and then once it reaches fully charged, it creates 1 UU matter, and then the scraps just accelerate it. So if I don't do this, it's requiring a whole lot more power. But once you do that, it speeds by real quick. Alrighty, so I'm going to collect some UU matter. And the other thing that you can do with it is not this one. This one is you can make emeralds, an emerald ore. Emerald ore is the most efficient because I have this. No, not that. Yeah, and I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe, so the ore is the most efficient method, which requires 1 less UU matter. But this UU matter can also be made into bones, which is something that I do require. And TNT, which is what I need for that blast furnace to make like this. So we got UU matter. I read that, well, I think what I messed up on was it said if you go from like HV, so there's a power source higher, so there's like low, medium, high, And then there's one that is higher than high, which would cause this thing to explode, which I don't want because it said it could explode to the size of a nuke. Don't want that. But it looks like as long as you don't give it too much power, it will not go kablooey. So I'm going to move this to the home base, and I'll probably be back once I'm ready to make that the solar panels, because I do want to go to not tier 1 but tier 2, because tier 2 I believe generates like something like 256 RF during the day, or not RF, EU. So I do want that. I can't hear that because I don't have sounds, so this thing's probably very noisy, because I see my little what is it called, the sound thing, my mixer, the desktop's one is going like this, do 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 do, and just constantly going up and down instead of being like little minor jumps like normal. But now it's quiet. You know why? Because I don't have any more scraps. Okay, so that's cool. Got 4 EU already, or UU matter. So I'm going to bring this home, and whoops, I forgot. For some reason, this gravity tool does not like thermal generators. So I'll be back once I got enough, not UU, but yeah, UU matter to make these solar panels. Once I also have enough ingredients, because it's a little bit pricey. So I'll be back once that's all made up and everything fancy. Can I break this, please? Alrighty. We're going to craft something now. Alright. We got what I believe is a soul shard structure. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. We got 1 soul shard. Wasn't too bad. It was quartz, glowstone, and obsidian, and a single diamond. So this is doing its thing. We already have 16 from that little cut, which is like not even 10 minutes. We have 17 UU matter. Useful, very much so. And the Tech Reborn one is even more useful. Look at all that you can craft. Like emeralds, tungsten dust, I believe that's titanium dust. That's really iridium's the useful. So that's going to be useful. I just need to collect a larger amount for the solar panels. So other than that, get out of the hole. I'm going to go kill some skeletons, because this one, the quarried stone requires bone meal. And I guess quarried stone is apparently a type of marble. Or no, it can be chiseled into marble, but not turned back. Okay. Well, I don't want to do chisel. So, I'm going to set up a soul shard for this. I'm going to probably need a vile sword, or sorry about that. Jesus, my throat just went and gone. It just like it left the building. Okay, let me just create a soul shard cage. I forgot that I can do this transmutation like that. Oh, did not make enough soul vial, whatever it's called. And now make enough corrupted, and then cage. So I'm going to put, because I do have some soul stealer, or 1 soul stealer actually, book. I'm going to do that to this, the nano saber, and then I'll be back once we get like a tier 1. Alright. It's been a while since I last recorded. Did get a ultimate hybrid solar panel. Did get a few soul shards. Yeah. And just replaced the flux ducts with resonant. And got plenty of UU matter. That's probably the only major thing. Only major things. I also got a rubber farm going on over there. But we're going to make a Vajra. It's a very useful tool. Well, it was. I don't know if it still is. So, this thing required iridium like there's no tomorrow. That drained it fast. So if I go and do switch mode, which is silk touch mode, let's see, stone. And why do I have so much stone? Cause I ain't making that on my own. An igneous extruder, wrong one. This one, stone, just creating stone. Because stone and bone meal makes the quarried bricks or quarried stone. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm happy about that. So now this pretty much insta breaks everything? Or close to it. So, I got that. Alright. I did some work on the base. No more machines up here. Ta-da. Did this entire room. I don't know if I showed that in the previous one. I got this little guy right here. His name doesn't show, but his name's Jimmy. He's a guy that happened to survive the slaughter of skeletons. And because he's holding an item in his hand and has the skeleton head, he does not despawn. So I captured him and put him in my base. So where did my items all way off topic over there? Where did all the machines and items go? Down here. I did a bit of work. And when I say a bit, I also got a witch soul shard. A bit of work, I mean I did a lot of work. So like these machines create iridium. And on the topic of iridium, used a bunch of iridium to make quantum armor. So I'm going to get a crafting table real quick. So I can craft each component individually. And quantum suit helmet. Quantum body armor. I can still fly. Quantum suit leggings. Quantum suit. Trying to craft this while trying to say the name. Quantum suit boots. Quantum suit something. Give me a moment. Struggling over here. Ultimate hybrid solar helmet. And then the final piece, which I don't know how you make, as you can tell. There we go. Gravity chest plate. Okay, I don't know how you... That sounds weird. But I got all that. I don't know if I showed this. It's an adjustable SU something. Yeah, adjustable SU. That's the name of it. So 10 million, 60 million. Total, it's 8 million RF of armor. I'll charge all this. It's going to take a long time. Unless I can amp this up. Let me just wear this. Let's do 16,000. Yeah, it goes by faster. Ta-da! And so this will generate power for me during the day. It costed one of these, which is the ones that I have over here. And so that's the one it's going to be on my head. And once I charge up, I have a little thing that I want to do. Just give it a moment. It's got fully charged. And first piece of armor fully charged. Alrighty. So this is going to take a while. So once I finish charging this and I'm ready to do this thing that I'm really excited about, we'll be right back. Alrighty. We're here to where I want to be. I don't know if I showed it in the previous clip. Not the one where I built the gravity suit, but before that. I showed off some stuff. And one of those things is a wither skeleton stuff. I got plenty. It's 122 wither skulls. So I'm not hurting for these things. So let's fight it. Yeah, I am not used to flying at such high speeds, especially in more recent versions, because of the draconic. Okay, let's see how well this armor holds. And there we go. Go for the sulfur and not worry about the actual thing that I want. Got the nether star, which can be used for... Not entirely sure. I'd love to get one of these, but issues is I have Storm. Everything else is fairly easy, except I have Storm drops by a charged creeper. Really don't want that. So the only thing that it looks useful for is this. Quantum core, which is used for the quantum solar panel. 4 of these creates a quantum core, which then can be used with 8 of these. Alright, just look how fast this thing goes too. Like, just an absurd speed. Come on. So, I killed the wither. I do not have enough, enough solar panels. Solar panels. I only have 3. I would need 8. But, and this armor kills this. I believe it's, what? So, each one is 500. 500 times 8 would be 4. So, I could make 8 of these things before having to hook you up to another adjustable SU. So, it's just marvelous. Pressing the caps key, trying to press shift. We got it. We got the gravity armor. Is this the end? No. Because the other thing that I could do is Twilight Forest. So we could do Twilight Forest, we could do Thaumcraft. We still have more Tech Reborn to do. Plenty of, I could mess with Steve cards, Reliquary, Railcraft. I could just build. I could just have this as like a free build world. Project Red, bees. I would want to do bees. Module power armor. I would love to do too. There's just bits and pieces that I have not messed with. I would love to play with. So like, Computronics. Don't know what that does. I have chisels and bits. I could. It's just I have so many more things I can do. I still need to work on my AE system down here. Whoops, that's not towards the AE system. But the main challenge of the mod pack is non-existent anymore. So we're pretty much done wise with the progressional parts, where it's going to be more grindy. We're done with that. We have pretty much all the overpowered stuff. Do I take fall damage with this armor? Jesus. I do not. I don't believe so. This is getting risky the higher up I go, but okay. This is really the height that I worry about. I don't take damage, okay. Boots do take a ton of power to falling that far. But yeah. It's a good world. I'm not done with them. Like, it's not like a final hurrah. Yay, we're done with the pack. Nope, I'm not. I don't want to be done with the pack just yet. But I feel like things are going to slow down quite a bit. So, yeah. I might play progressional mod pack after this. Something like, I don't know. There was that interconnection, whatever it was, the new FTB one. I can't remember the name. I could play that, but that would be an old pack by then. So we'll just see once I'm bored with this pack, which I am not bored with this pack just yet. I'm just it's going to take a lot more time to get progressional wise, due to the fact that the most progressional required mods I've completed. So I don't know. I've not edited any videos in like a month. So this recent episode has taken over a month in the making. So I'm just going to, if it's the end of the episode, I'm going to say goodbye then. If it's not, then I won't say goodbye. I don't know. So we'll see what happens.